Hi, I'm Jim Brennan. I've been managing this store since 1986. Well, when I first started in general, I was a stock boy. I started stocking shelves because at the store at that time sold cards and gifts and, photo supplies, obviously. But I started out as a stock boy part-time while I was in high school. So they transferred me from Midtown to here. Because the guy that was managing this store was leaving. So what the store looked like back in the 80s is what you would expect a store to look like back in the 80s. While Kodak was in its heyday and film was still very strong and mini labs were still very strong, Kodak had a program called the KICS store, Kodak Image Center Solutions. And their plan was to make every KICS store in the world to look similar. So when we redesigned the store, if you walked in here or if you walked in Brazil or you walked in, anywhere, the stores are going to look similar. The same graphics, same fixtures, same carpeting, same, wall colors. That helped update the store. Physically, it was completely different. It was half the size it is now. There was another store on this section of the building. It was a tiny store, but we dealt with primarily professionals at this store, because at that point, professional photographers around here were a dime a dozen. I mean, they'd come in all the time and buy cases of Polaroid and, wedding albums that you would stack up, and all that has completely changed. What they're seeing now is completely different than what they were seeing in the 80s. In the 80s, they were just one of a huge list of competition. Now it's to keep the business alive, to keep photography alive, to keep the younger generation interested in photography, to have what they want, to keep them coming back too. Every generation has had to adapt to the times. And I think we're in the process of adapting to the times and making photography relevant again, and to bring the excitement of photo walks that you guys do, and classes, and doing things individually with people to keep them interested in it.